Hi, I'm Jon Cooper. I am the author of Point Blank SEO, a blog about link building, and I run an agency by the same name. And I'm here at SEOday. I'm excited. The message is about that links have been overlooked, I think, in recent years in terms of their importance for search, but it's evident that links are still a very core part of what Google uses to figure out which website should show up higher in search results. Likewise, I wanted to make sure that people actually have the ability to not just know that links are important, but to be able to take this home and actually do something about that. And so in the presentation was a few different tips to carry out the practice of acquiring links. The most important thing is that in any aspect of business, there's a level of transparency behind how things are done that you just don't have. It's just not something that you really have access to. But with links and SEO, but specifically links and link building, you can see what website links to what website, and you can infer why that was the case. And so you have the ability to see what others are doing in such a transparent way that I would highly recommend anybody who's looking to get into this to spend a lot of time, or even just some time, just looking at the data of what links to what. And there are a number of tools out there. Majestic has an index, Ahrefs, and OpenStat Explorer, the big three, but ultimately just to make sure that you utilize that data. The next thing is to make sure that you understand that different countries all have very similar products and services. And so you can learn a lot from how people are doing link building in those countries, as well as the one you're actually doing work for. And lastly, there's a number of things you can do to uncover websites that would be interested in linking to you or your clients. One thing that I would key in on is blogs. And so there's one specific way that you can find a lot of blogs that might be interested in looking for content related to what you do. So every blog has tags and categories. And so if you can actually find blogs with similar tags and categories to the topics that you're interested in getting covered about, you'll have a higher chance of finding blogs that will write about you or your client. So the tool that we use the most as an agency is called BuzzStream. So a BuzzStream allows us to do something very similar to Salesforce and other sales software that allows you to kind of manage prospects. So in the case of link building, it allows us to manage who we're reaching out to and at what stage in the relationship are we at with them. Another very useful tool to us has been a tool called URL Profiler. So this tool is a desktop tool that allows you to get different metrics and different data points about a set of web pages or URLs. So it allows you to basically say, all right, I want the page titles of these pages, I want the Moz metrics of these pages, and I want to get them all into Excel, and I want to do it quickly. So those are two tools that we use a lot at our agency. I would say a narrow focus is kind of the biggest mistake. So thinking that, if you're looking at how to get links to a dentist in Copenhagen, that if the top two or three dentists don't have many interesting or creative links that you could replicate, that was it, and that there's nothing else to be done. You could be looking at dentists in other countries, as I previously talked about. So overall, make sure you don't think too narrowly in terms of who you can learn from and where you can learn from. Because usually, even if you're not looking at links about dentists, but maybe even something totally different, maybe retailers who sell winter jackets, you might be able to find some truths between what they do and what you do and how they're getting links and what you're getting links, and maybe you can replicate some of those things, even if it's a broader concept as opposed to a specific idea.